This is dumb, but it made me $237,989 in 2025 so far. And no, I don't know how to code, and I didn't go to school to make this happen, and you don't either. Today, I'm gonna share my journey building an AI business so far and how we've done almost $600,000 in revenue since we started and $237,000 this year alone. So if you're sitting there right now and you wanna start or scale your AI business, this video is going to show you exactly the journey that I went through along with my business partner, how we ventured into the AI space and became one of the most dominant AI sales agencies in the world today. Now, my background is in online marketing. When I was 16, I started my first company. I grew that. It was an Instagram growth hacking agency, and I tried every single business model under the sun up until the age of 22. When I was 22, ChatGPT got released, and it was very quickly clear that I need to do something in AI, and my business partner Sada was on the same page. So that summer of 2023, we decided to go all into AI, not knowing anything about it, but the most important lesson here is that we just did it. We just went for it, we started learning, and we didn't know what we were gonna do, but we knew we were going to figure it out as we went along. Now, the first thing we did when we started our journey was to teach ourselves no-code and low-code skills. No-code and low-code platforms are tools such as N8N, Make.com, VoiceFlow. Back in the day, we even used BotPress, which I don't think is even relevant so much anymore now. But we learned about these tools. We were able to build simple solutions using these tools, and we started stacking skills on top of each other. With the help of ChatGPT, it's easier than ever to understand basic JavaScript and know at least a little bit of code so that you are able to build AI solutions quickly. We basically pieced everything together from YouTube tutorials, and we soon started making our own YouTube videos on the same topics whenever we learned something new that other people might find interesting. Nowadays, the main platforms we use are N8N to build AI agents and Go High Level to integrate them into businesses. And this tech stack is what I would recommend you to get started with if you want to learn how to build AI solutions in 2025 and make a successful business out of it. Now, you may be asking yourself, okay, so I have these basic skills, I'm able to build basic AI solutions. How do I get my first clients? Let me tell you how we did it. Now, when you're first starting out, you have to work for free or for cheap. We did our first 3 clients completely for free. We told them we'll build it for free for you. If you like the end result, you can pay us a monthly retainer to keep those solutions. So this is how we got our first traction. And this is essential because you're gonna make mistakes. It's not gonna be perfect. You're gonna mess up a lot of things when you're building your first AI solutions. So having that peace of mind, knowing that you didn't charge a lot of money for it, is gonna allow you the freedom to actually figure things out as you go. Once you have some experience, you're also gonna be able to better understand which niche you want to go into. Focus on understanding a problem that you want to solve with AI instead of finding a solution and then applying a problem to it. You want to have it the other way around. You want to find the problem first and then the solution after. Now, once you've figured out what problem you want to solve, what niche you want to be into, and what service you're going to be providing, the next step is obviously going to be to find more clients. Now, there's a couple ways to do this. Number one is cold outreach. This has been tried and tested for years. It's never really going away. We actually built a cold outreach tool for Instagram on this AI journey as well, which has been amazing. And content would be the other avenue that I would pursue. So we started a YouTube channel. It's not this channel right here. It's our main company channel, OmniFusion AI. We built that channel to 9,500 subscribers, but we started making over $10,000 a month when the channel had just 2,000 subscribers. So you don't need a lot of subscribers. You just need to start making videos that appeal to your target audience, showcase your solution, do tutorials, stuff like that, and it will get you calls booked in on your calendar. This entire process is obviously easier said than done. This takes patience and time. This will not happen overnight. And if you want to build a successful AI business, patience is going to be a virtue because you will mess up a lot of times, whether it comes to client acquisition, delivering the projects, losing clients. It's happened to everyone in the game, and it will happen to you as well. Now, once cash flow starts coming in, this is where the fun part starts, because I don't know how to code. Maybe you don't know how to code either. But once you have cash flow, you can hire people smarter than yourself to help you build the solutions. So my personal strength, for example, is being able to see a business, see the problem they have, understand how to solve it, have someone else implement the technical aspects of it. And my real strength when it comes to building out the projects is really the prompting element. Prompting these AI agents or the AI solutions that you're going to be selling is a key part. So if you've built the first solutions yourself, you have a good understanding of that. And having that team later on to actually do all of the development work, custom hosting, JavaScript, Python, whatever the case may be, API calls, this should not be your task anymore once you start scaling and you start to get employees who can do this stuff for you. And from there, you just keep the wheel moving. You try and get more clients, you try and deliver better solutions on the back end, and you keep improving everything step by step. This takes longer than I personally expected. It is harder to build good AI solutions than I knew when we started, but it is worth the reward at the end of the tunnel. Now let me share the 3 biggest lessons with you that I learned on this journey so far. First of all, whenever you think you know something or you think you have something figured out, reality is about to slap you in the face and show you that you really don't know anything. This has happened to us many times. We're like, okay, now we have the final secret. Now we have the solution. It is never the end. This stuff never ends. You need to keep improving on all aspects. So never get cocky, never think you have something figured out, because in reality, you just don't. Next up, making your product the #1 priority in your business will serve you very well. If your product doesn't perform and it doesn't deliver the results that clients expect, they will leave you and you're gonna be stuck in a perpetual loop of finding new clients to keep up your revenue. So focusing on the product and really making it the best it can possibly be, and this is something that we're still working on as well, is going to serve you incredibly well, and it's gonna make sure that you build a business that's here to stay and not just a short-term cash grab. And the third lesson is to create content. That's why I started this personal brand channel now. Creating content has been the biggest unlock. It's how I became friends with Liam Otley. It's how I met a ton of other people in the space who are doing amazing things, and none of that would have happened if we didn't make YouTube videos. So even if you don't get a lot of clients through your YouTube, it will open up doors, it will bring you connections, and it will pay off in the long run. So creating content is definitely one of the key things that I learned are very important on this journey in the AI space. Especially since it's so new, you have a chance to actually establish yourself as someone who knows what they are talking about. And that is my journey so far. I know it's dumb, but it's how I made $237,000 so far this year. I can't wait to see where the rest of this journey takes us. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment where you're at in your journey right now down below. I'd be happy to have a chat with you, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day.